is the X Sports Network.
Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of Loretto Mustang Baseball. We're here in Muscle Shoals, Alabama, for a matchup between your Loretto Mustangs and the Muscle Shoals High School Trojans. Got your starting lineup for the Loretto Mustangs. Starting off, number 1, Asher Sharp. Number 2, Grant Fisher. Number 3, Lucas Laxon. Number 4, Raleigh Ellis. Number 5, John Will Tucker. Batting 6th, Braden Bennett. Batting 7th, Jack Vandergriff. Batting 8th, Paul Heineman. And batting 9th, Micah Ridgway. And catching and being DH for is Vinny Velos. For the Muscle Shoals High School Trojans, batting 1st, Collins Ward. Batting 2nd, Sam Arnold. Batting 3rd, Anderson Flippo. Batting 4th, Dylan Olive. Batting 5th, Carter Berryhill. Batting 6th, Hayden Knight. Batting 7th, Trey Love. Batting 8th, Drew Connor. And batting 9th, Silas Brewer. And being DH for him playing second base, Hudson Jones. It's not a bad day outside for baseball today. A little bit on the cooler side, but sun's shining. Should be a great evening here in Muscle Shoals. And stepping up to the plate is number 6, Asher Sharp. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a little outside, a little low and away. 1-1 is your count. On the mound for the Trojans is Dylan Olive, number 23. He sets and delivers, and that's right down the middle for another strike. That's going to be 1-2 count here for Asher Sharp. And that one's just a little bit up and away, back to the backstop. 2-2 here in the top of the first. Olive sets and delivers, and that one's in there, called strike 3. Sharp goes down looking for the first out here in the top of the first. Stepping up to plate now, number 1, Grant Fisher. He'll be on the mound tonight for your Loretto Mustangs. Umpire's telling somebody over there in the Trojan dugout to do something. So now we're set here. Olive sets and delivers. That one's just a little bit up and inside, ball 1. Another pitch, and that one looks like it's just been a little high. 2-0 the count here. And that one looks like it's foul-tipped, hit his foot. Now looking at a 2-1 count here for Grant Fisher, digging in against Dylan Olive here, top of the first. 1 out. Set and the pitch. That one's grounded over to short. Funky hop misplays it, so that's going to most likely be an error on his part as Fisher makes his way down to first base. So runner on here for Loretto here at the top of the first after that error over there at short. That was by Drew Connor over there for the Trojans. Digging into the plate now, number 22, Lucas Laxton, with the man on first. Not too much of a lead over there, but do check over there. Easy to get back. Another check over there, safe. Runner takes a short lead over there at first, And here's the pitch. That one's down into the dirt, ball 1. Quick check over to first again. He's back in there. Also, Director Sam Camp telling me that we are now live on Facebook as well as YouTube. That one 1-0 count down away, so 2-0 is your count here. Lucas Laxon up here at the plate. Set and the 2-0 pitch. That one's inside, 3-0. Runner on first, 1 out. Interesting to see what Loretto has in play here. Set and deliver. That one's a little high and inside, ball 4. And Laxon walks in his first at bat. So runner on first and second here with no outs here in the top of the first. And digging in is your designated hitter, Raleigh Ellis. Catcher giving instructions to the infield. Short and second. We're kind of playing up the middle here, playing for that double play potential. Dylan Olive sets and delivers. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Center field's playing not too deep. There is a gap out there if you hit it over that direction. That one's fouled off to the left, picked up by a third base coach. We go with a 0-2 count here. Again, top of the first, 1 out. Got men on first and second. Timeout here called by Raleigh. He digs in, now ready to go. Olive comes set. Here is the 0-2 pitch. Coming now. Here it comes, and that one is down, but is called strike 3. Probably got the bottom end of the strike zone there. So another strikeout here. That's 2 strikeouts in the inning for Olive, both looking. And that is the second out. And John Will Tucker will come in now. Looks like we got a little bit of looks like someone's coming in to pinch run for Fisher over there at first. That's going to be number 24, Kalen Goins. Goins, I believe, is how it is pronounced, not Goins. 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Goins. That one's up and in, ball 1. Second pitch is up a little high. Throw over to first. Easy to get back over there at first base. Two strikeouts in the inning already for Dylan Olive, both looking here for his third potentially. Second baseman moves off. Pitch is called strike. Down the bottom corner of the strike zone. Looked a little low here. Probably caught the corner. If it did, just barely. So that's a strike on the board. It is now 2-1 here with 2 outs. Check over to second, has him, and he gets back in time. Caught him leaning just a little bit over there at second base. John Will Tucker, here is that pitch, and that is down. So now the count is 3 balls and 1 strike here. As the third baseman looks to potentially get a run in here. Man in scoring position, 2 outs here in the top of the first. Olive comes set and delivers. That one is That is called a strike. A little delay called there by the umpire. It's a full count now as that pitch caught the outside corner. So 3-2, 2 outs. Man on first and second. They'll probably go ahead and get a little bit of an early start here. And time called by Tucker. Olive comes set and fakes a throw back to second base. Now here we go with the full count pitch on its way. That one's foul tipped back to the backstop. Tucker staying alive here, 3-2 count. Again, just started here in Muscle Shoals. If you just now joined us, haven't really missed much. Top of the first inning right here. Man on first and second, 3-2 pitch on the way. That one's a chopper back to the pitcher. He has a tough time but does gather himself. And third baseman misplays it over there. Does not step on the base. As Goins over there, the pinch runner, does get in there at third base. Now we got the bases loaded here. Top of the first, 2 outs. And we got the center fielder, Braden Bennett, coming up to the plate. Olive with the windup and the pitch. That one is right down the middle. Or it looked like it was right down the middle. Maybe a little bit low. Called a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. That one is swung on and missed. Strike one. And working quickly. Olive trying to get hit the pitch that he wants. Shaking off several options here from the catcher. And now he steps off. Bases loaded, 1-1 count, 2 outs here in the top of the first. Here's the pitch. That one inside, fouled into the dugout. Had to quickly turn around on that pitch and fouled it off. Now it is a 1-2 count here with Braden Bennett at the plate. Dylan Olive already with 2 strikeouts in the inning, an error and another error on the previous play, and that one timeout called. That pitch does not count. And here's the 1-2 pitch. That one is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So that finishes the top of the first. Had 2 strikeouts, had a bases loaded right there at the end, but nothing to show for it for the Loretto Mustangs. Your score is 0-0 going to the bottom of the first. You're watching Loretto Baseball here on X Sports.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare supplements Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
And welcome back to Loretto Mustang Baseball. Bottom of the first tier, Muscle Shoals Trojans up to bat. First pitch in is a strike. 0-1. Collins Ward is there at the plate, number 3, playing center field today. On the mound for your Loretto Mustangs, number 1, Grant Fisher. He deals, and that one is up and high for another ball. Count is 1-1 here in the bottom of the first. No score. Sets and deals. That one is outside. Looks like a breaking ball that got away from him over there. Loretto coming in 1-0 on the season. Muscle Shoals comes in 7-2. That one is fouled away for the second strike, so a 2-2 count coming up here with Collins Ward at the plate. Fisher with the windup and the pitch. That one up and away. Ball 3. Here's the pitch, and that one is swung on and missed. Strike 3, so good start for Grant Fisher. 1 up, 1 down, 1 strikeout. Now stepping up to the plate for the Muscle Shoals Trojans, number 27, Sam Arnold. He's playing at third base today. And Fisher with the windup and the pitch. Curveball down in there, very nice for a strike. Sets and deals. So 1 pitch, another curveball. That one not in the strike zone, a little too high. And the 1-1 pitch. Fastball high as well, 2-1. Again, no score, bottom of the first. Loretto did have the bases loaded there in the top of the first, thanks to a couple of errors and a walk. That pitch is down and away for another ball, 3-1. But the Mustangs could not capitalize on that bases loaded with 2 outs in the top of the first. 3-1 pitch, that one is fouled back, 3-2. Grant Fisher winds up, and the pitch, that one is up and away for ball 4. So Sam Arnold takes a walk in his first at bat. So Muscle Shoals Trojans have a man on first here in the bottom of the first with 1 out, with Anderson Filippo coming in. He is the DH for this evening. He'll be hitting for second baseman Hudson Jones in the lineup for this Thursday evening. Again, not a bad Thursday evening out there. Beautiful sky, just a little bit on the cool side. Not too bad, though. Temperatures mainly it was in the mid-50s when we got here, so it's probably still close to that mid-50 mark. So a little bit on the cool side. Here's the pitch. That one is down and in for ball 1. Umpire says it was just in a little bit. Probably didn't miss by much. Quick check over to first, and he is back safely. Anderson Filippo at the plate. He does take a strike on the outside corner there. Maybe a little bit of a generous call. That makes the count 1-1. Fisher sets and delivers. That one is swung on a miss, strike 2 on a high fastball. One out, runner at first, 1-2 pitch. is on its way. That one is down and in for ball 2. Runner at first, that is Arnold. He takes a short lead. Next pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3, so that's 2 strikeouts now for Grant Fisher here in the first, and that will bring up Dylan Olive. His opposition on the mound, I should say. Pitcher versus pitcher here in the bottom of the first. Dylan Olive stepping into the plate with 2 outs and a runner at first. Fisher steps off just for a brief period. Now he's back on the rubber. And he's ready to deliver the first pitch. That one is line drived out into right field. That is a fair ball. Rounding second is Arnold. He is on his way, and he is being waved home to the plate. Here's a throw into first. That one's not going to be in time, and that is a triple right there for Dylan Olive. And that gets the scoring going here for Muscle Shoals here in the bottom of the first. It is now 1-0 Trojans. That was a sharp line drive over there into the right field corner. That was a perfect spot for getting extra base hits, especially if you're fast enough to get a triple out of that. And he will be relieved over there for a courtesy runner. As Grant Fisher steps off briefly, now he's back on the mound and he is ready to go with the pitch on its way. That one is in there for a strike, 0-1. Number 17, that is Noah Summers over there at third base, courtesy running for Dylan Olive. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one is dribbled over to second. Easy for the second baseman over there. Quick flip over to first. And that ends the inning. So the Mustangs give up 1 run on a triple, but that is it. So we go to the bottom or to the top of the second here with the good guys coming up to bat. Your score is 1-0 Trojans.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
And welcome back. It is the top of the second here. 1-1 count. Score 1-0 Trojans. That's strike 2. We've got Jack Vandergriff up at the plate, and he swings and misses, strike 3. Got Paul Heineman coming up here. with 1 out here in the top of the first. It's going to be top of the second. Here's a pitch by Olive. That one is swung on a miss. Strike 1. That looked like an off-speed pitch there. Here's a second pitch, and that one I was in the middle of writing something down. I actually didn't see what happened. Just saw the ball dribble away. Looks like it was fouled. It looks like it's 0-2. It is. Here is the 0-2 pitch by Olive. That one is down and in, ball 1. Coming up next after Heineman is Ridgway. He is on deck. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one is swung on and missed, strike 3. So back-to-back Ks here for Olive here in the top of the second. And there is Michael Ridgway coming up to the plate. Trying to get something going. 9 spot on the lineup. Trying to get a base hit here in the top of the second. First pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1. A 0-1 pitch. That one is down and away in the dirt for a 1-1 count. Again, Mustangs had the bases loaded in the top of the first, and they did not cash in. Here's a pitch. That one looks like it's in there for a strike. 1-2 pitch. In the bottom of the first, the Trojans did cash in with a runner in scoring position with Dylan Olive hitting a triple out there in right field. Here's the pitch, and that one is swung on a miss, so 3 straight strikeouts, strikes out the side, does Dylan Olive. As we now head to the bottom of the second inning, again, your score right now, Muscle Shoals Trojans up 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the second right here on X Sports.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
And welcome back. Bottom of the second here, as Muscle Shoals High School is batting here in the bottom of the second. They have a 1-0 lead. First pitch is in for a strike. That is Hayden Knight digging in here, first baseman for the Muscle Shoals Trojans. 0-1 pitch on the way. That one down in the dirt. 1-1. Grant Fisher still on the mound. He's pitching pretty well. He's got 2 strikeouts. That one is swung on and deep to left field. That one is going to hit the base of the wall. Throw comes in to second base, but not in time. That is a stand-up double for Hayden Knight to start things off here for the Muscle Shoals Trojans. As soon as I was talking about that Fisher was pitching good, he gives up a double, but he's still not doing too bad out there. He's got 2 strikeouts. That's the only second hit for the day for Muscle Shoals. That first one was that RBI triple by Dylan Olive there in the bottom of the first. But Trojans in business once again here in the bottom of the second. Nobody out. Runner in scoring position, and we've got Trey Love up to the plate here. First pitch, that one curveball in for a strike, 0-1. Knight getting his lead over there at second. Here's the pitch. That one is swung on and driven. Center fielder drifting back, gets it. Tags over there at second does Knight, and he will get in there at third base. So a productive out there for Trey Love as he gets the runner over there to third base, 90 feet away from another run here for Muscle Shoals. And that brings up Drew Connors, shortstop here for Muscle Shoals. One out. Got third and first playing in. Corners playing in here. Here's a pitch. That one is up and away for a ball. Here comes Knight towards the plate, and he is safe. A little late on the throw there by Velos. And that does give Muscle Shoals another run on the board. It is now 2-0 Trojans here in the bottom of the second. Here's a pitch. That one is down and away as well, so that is 2 balls. No strikes for Dylan Fisher. Excuse me, Grant Fisher, not Dylan. Against Drew Connor digging in for the Trojans. Fisher is ready, and here comes 2-0 pitch. That one is in there for a strike, 2-1. And he comes sets, ready for the 2-1 pitch. Here it comes. That one just a bit high, fastball, 3-1. Shakes off a few signs and is ready. Here's a 3-1 pitch. That one fouled off. Full count. And the pitch and swung on and missed. Strike 3. So there's a first out here for the Mustangs here in the bottom of the second. Second out, excuse me. Silas Brewer comes up to the plate here for the Trojans. 2 outs. Already another run in, 2-0. Muscle Shoals here in the bottom of the second. Pitch is high for ball 1. And Grant gets ready. Here's the next pitch. That one is swung on and missed. 1-1. One pitch on the way. That one up and tight. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch, curveball, looked pretty good. Really looked good. Not sure where that missed, but it did. 3-1 is your count as Fisher deals. That one is in there. Caught the outside corner, up and out for a strike. 3-2, 2 outs. 2-0 Muscle Shoals. Here comes the pitch. And timeout. Called by Fisher. Now he's ready. Winds and delivers. And it's in there. Called strike 3. and that will end the bottom of the second. Muscle Shoals did get another run on the board. It is 2-0 as we head to the top of the first here. You're watching Loretto Mustang baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Keith and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
And welcome back here, Muscle Shoals High School, beautiful Muscle Shoals, Alabama. We do have the top of the third coming up right now. Muscle Shoals Trojans are up 2-0. One RBI for Muscle Shoals came on a triple by Dylan Olive, and then the next one came on a wild pitch after a double and fly out. Double came from Hayden Knight. First pitch in the top of the third, that one is swung on, dribbled over to second. Tough play, backhand play, quick throw over to first, and safe. That was Asher Sharp that was up to the plate there. Dug out a infield single there to start things off for Loretto here in the top of the first. Now I'll bring up the pitcher, Grant Fisher. He hit a ball over to short last time for E6 and got on base. Quick throw over to first. That one not in time. And Olive pitches, and that one's lined over the second baseman in for another base hit. So back-to-back hits here for Loretto. They're in business. Nobody out. Runner on first and second with Lucas Laxon coming up to the plate. Laxon got on base last time with a walk. So again, Loretto in business now. Top of the third, nobody out. Back-to-back base hits, man on first and second, with Lucas Laxon coming up to the plate. Olive sets and pitches, and a bunt play is on. That is fouled away for strike one. Sun's starting to set just a little bit more, getting a little more shadow activity over there on the right side of the field. Doesn't seem to be in any real shadows, don't appear to be in play. There's a pitch, and that one is bunted, and that goes foul as well. So 0-2 here. And coach over there at third base giving signs to everybody in the field of play. And we're ready with the 0-2 pitch. That one is down and away. Nobody is trying to advance. And that will lead to a 1-2 pitch upcoming here soon. Dylan Olive on the mound, ready for the 1-2 pitch. That one's on the way, swung on, driven deep into the gap. That is going to get down. That is going to bring at least 2 runners home. There's the first run. Second run coming around third. Here's the third to the plate. He is safe. So just like that, it is now 2-2 tie ball game here in the top of the third as Loretto Mustangs cash in both runners on base with that double out there by Laxon. That was just an absolute rope out there to the left center gap. So here we go, nobody out. Laxon on second. Here's a pitch. That one is in for a strike, 0-1, with Riley Ellis at the plate now. A 1 pitch. Here it is. Bunted away and caught. Had to reach for that for the bunt, and that unfortunately popped it up right to the catcher, so he is able to get it. So quick out here after the double. It looks like the Loretto coach is over there asking the umpire maybe if there's any interference or something going on. Doesn't seem to be anything going on. So there's 1 out here after that little pop out on a bunt, and that will bring up John Will Tucker to the plate here with 1 out for Loretto. Olive deals and pitches. That one swung on, line drive up the middle. That is through, so that's another single. Coming around is Laxon. He's going to be held up there at third by the third base coach. So now we got runners at first and third with 1 out here in the top of the third for your Loretto Mustangs. And that will bring up Braden Bennett. First and third play here on for Muscle Shoals. We'll see what they have in play here. Olive set and ready. Here's the pitch. There's a bunt up and in. Tough one. Does get a foul. That was a high pitch up to his chest, and he was able to foul off. So 0-1 count here. Pitch, that one is swung on and fouled over the third base coach's head, so now it's 0-2 for Braden Bennett. 2-2 your ball game now after a very nice inning here for Loretto to get things going on the scoreboard. That is swung on and missed, strike 3. So Olive does get the second out here as Bennett strikes out for the second time in this game. That brings up number 21, Jack Vandergriff. He is coming to the plate here with 2 outs. Runner at first and third. Olive sets and pickoff attempt. Fake pickoff attempt, so nobody moves. Now he's ready, and here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Runners at first and third, 2 outs, 0-1 pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Got Laxon over there at third still. Tucker over at first. And the 0-2 pitch. Here comes. Swung on, miss. Nope, fouled. So Vandergrift stays alive here with another 0-2 count coming up for him here with 2 outs and a runner 90 feet away from getting the lead here in the top of the third. 0-2 pitch. Up and away ball. Runner advances to second, throw back to third, and he got him. Caught him leaning over there at third base with a throw down to second, and that will be the third out for the Loretto Mustangs here in the top of the third. 2 runs on the board. That ties the game at 2-2. We head to the bottom of the third. Here you're listening to Mustang Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back. Bottom of the third here. Collins Ward steps into the plate against Grant Fisher. He deals, and that one is up high, ball 1. Good inning, last inning for the Loretto Mustangs. Got 2 runs to tie things back up here at 2. Here's the pitch. Curveball down, and that is a ball 2-0. Pitch on its way. That one is in there for a strike, 2-1. Shakes off a couple pitches, now finds one. Here's the pitch. Swung on, line drive, and that is down in center field for a base hit. So Collins Ward is in the hit column now. And he gets things started here for the Muscle Shoals Trojans here in the bottom of the third. And that will bring up Sam Arnold. So runner at first now, nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Fisher still pitching pretty well out there. Been in trouble just a little bit, but not too bad. Here's the first pitch. That one is in there for a strike. Curveball on the outside corner. Pickoff attempt over first. And he's back in there safe. Almost caught him dapping over there. And 0-1 pitch. Pickoff attempt again at first, and he's back in safe. Umpire having to put his hand up. Sun is right in his eyes trying to see what's going on over there at first. 0-1 pitch. That one is swung on and popped up, and that is out of play, foul. And Fisher will have a chance at another strikeout here with an 0-2 pitch coming. Arnold digs back into the plate, ready for the 0-2 pitch. Gets a sign and is ready. Here's the pitch. And that is a pitch out. Good option for the pitch out, but throw was a little late and wide, and that will allow the runner Ward to get over there to second base. So they had a right idea. Runner was going there. They had it, but not a good execution on the part by Loretto. Still with the 1-2 pitch here. With nobody out, and time is called by Sam Arnold. Short lead over there at second. Shortstop trying to get his attention over there, and that one is swung on and fouled off. Out of play over there on the right side. So Arnold stays alive. Another 1-2 pitch upcoming for him. As he digs in and he's ready, umpire gives the ready for play. Fisher looking in for his pitch. He's got what he wants. And here's a 1-2 pitch. Down and away, ball 2. So 2-2 count here. Bottom of the third. Collins Ward over there at second base. He made his way over there via that pitch out. And now here's a 2-2 pitch on its way. Swung on, fly ball. Pretty well hit out there. And that one is misjudged out there by the center and right fielders. Miscommunication. That is going to allow Ward to come in and score, and that is going to allow the Trojans to gain the lead back. It is now 3-2 here in the bottom of the third. Miscommunication out there in center and right between Braden Bennett and Paul Heineman. Looked like Heineman was trying to call him off, saying he had it. But nonetheless, miscommunication out there. Ball drops, and that is a double for Sam Arnold. So that will bring up Anderson Flippo back to the plate. He struck out the first time up. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Here's a pitch. That one is up and away, ball 1. Anderson Flippo, the DH for the Trojans tonight. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one is down for 2 balls and no strikes. Defense playing at standard depth here with nobody out. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That one is swung on and missed for strike 1. Not a huge lead over there by Arnold. Here's the pitch. That one misses the strike zone. Not by much. Fisher wanted that call, wondering where that ball was, and fortunately not getting the answer that he really wants to hear. So that's a 3-1 count with nobody out, and he steps off trying to get exactly what he wants. So I guess he's just asking the umpire where exactly it missed. Just very curious about that. That was a very close pitch. Now he's ready. Here's a 3-1 pitch. On its way. That one is in there for a strike. And that will bring the count full. Anderson Flippo at the plate. 3-2 pitch. That one is swung on and missed for a strikeout. That's the first out of the inning for the Trojans, and that is a very much needed out for the Loretto Mustangs there. So that will bring up to the plate the pitcher, Dylan Olive, and pitcher versus pitcher here again. And the last time the Loretto pitcher ended up losing that first matchup as Olive hit a triple out there in the right field corner. Here's the first pitch. That one in there for strike 1, 0-1. Olive did bring home a run with that triple. Brought in 1 run to get the scoring going. Here's the next pitch. That one in there for strike 2, 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch is on its way. Swung on, fouled. So count still 0-2. Dylan Olive at the plate. Trying to drive in another run here for the Muscle Shoals Trojans. Got a man over there at second. Shortstop. Trying to get in his head a little bit. That one swung on and fouled away. So Olive still staying alive here with an 0-2 count coming up again. 3-2 now, bottom of the third. Trojans have scored a run in each of their innings so far, and are looking for more here. As pitches up and away for a ball, so now it's 1-2. Grant Fisher on the mound. He's ready and deals. That one swung on. Strike 3. So he got the better of his opponent right there on the mound. As he gets Olive to strike out for the first time this evening. That'll bring up number 10, Carter Berryhill. And he will try to keep the inning going here for the Trojans with 2 outs. And that runner still in scoring position. It'll be a good feat here if Grant Fisher can get out of this inning with just allowing 1 run. Here's a pitch. That one up out of the zone. Ball 1. Fisher's gotten in a little bit of trouble this game, but at least he's managed to keep the scoring at bay. He's not allowing any crooked numbers up there on the scoreboard at the moment. Just singles up there for innings 1, 2, and 3. That pitch was missed down and away, and that is now a 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. That one up and in, ball 3. Berryhill grounded out to second base his first time up at the plate. Here's a 3-0 pitch. Runner goes. Call ball 4. So that will put Berryhill over there at first base with the walk. And now there's runners at first and third. Here in the bottom of the third with 2 outs. And Hayden Knight coming up to the plate. And he drove a ball deep into the outfield. His first time up for a double. He ended up scoring on a wild pitch later that inning. So again, Knight up at the plate once again. Fisher ready and delivers. That one's up, ball 1. Probably the longest inning so far for the Loretto Mustangs on the field. Probably a little bit of a taxing inning so far for Fisher, but he's looking to get out of it. Here's a pitch. That one up and away as well. Trying to get the runner over at third, and that ball is thrown away. That is an error on the catcher. That will bring home another run. That was a bad throw over there at third base. And unfortunately, that will allow another run to score. So now it's 4-2. Trojans here in the bottom of the third. He didn't have to throw it to anybody. He had the guy leading off at first. He really wasn't thinking about going until he threw the ball over to third. Kind of an unfortunate situation there for the Mustangs. But it is umpire did show it is a 1-1 count here with 2 outs. Pitch on his way, and he did go on that one, so that is strike 2. So Fisher looking to get out of this mess now, and he can with one more strike here. Pitch on its way, here it comes. That one's up and away for a ball. Scoreboard says 3 balls, 1 strike. I thought the umpire showed that he was 1-1, so we'll see. I believe the count is 2-2. And here's a pitch. That one is swung on and missed. And that was the count, 2-2, and that is strike 3. And that will end the inning here for the Trojans in the bottom of the third. They get a 2-piece here in the bottom of the third. That makes the score 4-2. As we head to the top of the fourth, you're watching Loretto Mustang Baseball here on the Exports Network.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
And welcome back to Loretto Mustang Baseball here in the top of the fourth inning. They are down 4-2. That is swung on and fouled away by Jack Vandergriff. I have him striking out his first at bat. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one swung on and missed. Strike 2. Dylan Olive still on the mound there. Both pitchers have pitched well, but also have had some struggles today. Some of them just due to not necessarily themselves, but some of the defenders having a few errors out there. Some unfortunate situations for both teams. That ball missed. That is 1-2. Had a miscommunication out there between center and right field for Loretto last inning. And that one allowed the Trojans to capitalize and get some more runs on the board. That one missed. It is 2-2, I believe. Pitch. That one missed high. Looks like now it's 2-2. And the pitch. Inside, almost hit him. Back to the backstop. That will bring the count full. And Vandergrift can find a way to get on base. That would be good for Loretto, trying to get things back going, but he swings on and misses. So that is strike 3 and the first out here for the Mustangs and the top of the fourth. If my count is right, I believe that is 8 strikeouts by Dylan Olive on this evening. Here's the pitch. That one skipped in front of the plate. That one made it about 58 feet. And the 1-0 pitch in there for a strike. 1-1. Paul Heineman coming to the plate here, trying to get things going for the Mustangs in the top of the fourth. That one skipped again. That is now 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Umpire made it call like maybe he foul-tipped it a little bit, but nonetheless it is another strike. 2-2 pitch coming here from Dylan Olive. Here it is. Check swing. Checking over to first. He did not go. That was ball outside, so that will bring the count full here with 1 out. And Paul Heineman trying to find a way to get on base here for the Mustangs. Here's the full count pitch. Swung on, missed, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Dylan Olive. And again, if my count is right, that brings the strikeout total to 9 for Dylan Olive. I'll bring up Micah Ridgway here for the Mustangs. Here with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt, ball 1. Mustangs got some good stuff going there in the top of the third, but it's a no-go here. But that gets things started. There's a quick line drive over to first base. That is fair. Rounding the base is Ridgway, and he will not try to extend it over second base. So that's a single there with 2 outs for the Mustangs. That will bring up Asher Sharp as he looks to continue to get in the hit column. He struck out his first at bat looking. Second at bat, he got a single, so looking for a little bit more here in his third at bat. 2 outs, runner on first here in the top of the fourth. Here's the pitch. That one down and away, ball 1. Shadows covering about 3/4 of the infield now as the sun goes down. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Left field still dealing with the sun. I can see him putting his glove up to his face. So still some sun problems out there for left field. Center swung on, miss, foul. And that will bring the count 1-2. A little bit of some sun issues over there at third base still if he makes his way over to the bag, but most of the infield now under the shadows. Here's a pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, so Loretto can't get anything going from that single. That is 3 outs as we head to the bottom of the fourth now. Your score, the Muscle Shoals Trojans lead the Loretto Mustangs 4-2. We'll be right back here on the Exports Network.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
And welcome back here at Muscle Shoals High School in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. 4-2 your score. Trojans have the lead here in the bottom of the fourth. Fisher still on the mound, deals. There's a quick strike. As we got Trey Love at the plate here. He flew out to center field the last time up. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Fisher looking for a sign. He gets it. He's ready. Deals. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one outside. Count moves to 1-2. Here's a 1-2 pitch. On its way. Called. Strike 3 on the outside corner. That's a good way to start the inning for the Loretto Mustangs as Fisher gets his strikeout there. That brings his strikeout total to, I believe that is 8, if I count correctly. That is 8 strikeouts for Grant Fisher on the night. Both pitchers have done pretty well on the strikeout category, but getting into a little bit of trouble every now and then. That ball is swung on, fly ball over to right field, and that is past the line into foul territory for strike 1. As Drew Connor, that is up to the plate now. He struck out his first time. Both teams have done pretty well pitching, but most of the trouble has just come through via just miscues. Got some miscommunication out there between Paul Heineman and Brandon Bennett for Loretto earlier in the game. That allowed for more runs to happen in that inning. Had a miscue over there at third base. So that's kind of been the deal with the ball game so far. Pitchers doing not too bad, but the infielders and outfielders not really doing their job in some occasions. 1-1 pitch here, 1 out. On its way, that is down and low for ball 2. Still anybody's game, 4-2 here in the bottom of the fourth. Loretto 2 runs on 5 hits. And Muscle Shoals has 4 runs on 4 hits so far. That is up and away for ball 3. Shadows now covering the entirety of the field now as the lights turn on here on this Thursday evening. Temperatures not too bad out there, a little bit on the chilly side, but that's what we can expect for baseball here in early March. That one misses for ball 4. So that will put Drew Connor down at first base here with 1 out. And that will bring up Silas Brewer here for the Trojans. Vinny Velo's going up there to hand the ball up to Grant Fisher, probably giving him a few words of encouragement here. Get into the middle part of this ball game. If you're Loretto, you don't want to really give up any more runs if you can help it. Try to keep this a 2-run game going up into the top of the 5th. That one is bunted, and a flip over to first. That is a productive out for Muscle Shoals. That will put Connor down there at second base. So sacrifice bunt puts the runner in the scoring position with 2 outs here for Muscle Shoals here in the bottom of the 4th. That will bring us back to the top of the lineup as Collins Ward comes up to the plate. He's struck out and has singled tonight. Here's a pitch by Fisher. That one down and away, ball 1. Ward steps back into the plate. Runner at second leads off. Not a huge lead over there. Shortstop tapping his glove, trying to mess with him just a little bit. Look over second. Here's a pitch. That one's down away in the dirt. Quick throw over to third and safe over there on the pass ball. So that will bring the count to 2-0, and that will move Brewer over there to, Connor over there to third. Ward in the batter's box. Here's the pitch. That one down in the dirt as well. Ball 3. Again, if you're Loretto, can't really afford to give up any more runs as we get towards the middle of this ball game. Here's a pitch. That one tight and inside. That almost hit him. That is ball 4, so that will be first and third with 2 outs here. In the bottom of the 4th for Muscle Shoals. 4-2 ball game. That's what I'm talking about. Loretto really can't give up many more runs. Going down, or being down 2 runs going into the top of the 5th that's where you want to keep it. Muscle Shoals obviously looking to add on here with Sam Arnold at the plate. First and third, 2 outs. Here's a pitch. Runner goes. That is fouled off. Arnold has had a productive day. He walked his first time up and had a RBI double his next time. Step off the mound, looking at first and third. No throw, still 0-1. Fisher sets and the pitch. Runner goes and immediately hit into the gap. Shortstop had to cover second, so that opens up that area. That is a single over there for Sam Arnold, and that will drive in Drew Connor, and that will push the lead up to 5-2 for the Trojans here in the bottom of the 4th. So that is another RBI by Arnold tonight. That is 2 on the night for him. And that will bring up Anderson Flippo, the DH. Still 2 outs. Collins Ward over there at third. And Sam Arnold over there at first. Fisher trying to get out of a jam here. He is set and ready. Here's the pitch. Runner thinks about going. He's about halfway down to second. Catcher just allowing him to go. Arnold just kind of hung out there between first and second. Velos didn't throw it down, and he just made its way on over to second base. So now runner at second and third here with 2 outs. Fisher with the pitch. That one is in there for a strike on the outside corner for 0-2. That play, if you're keeping score at all, that play was defensive indifference that allowed the runner to go down there to second. But that doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, that is a strikeout there, so that will stop the bleeding a little bit. It is now a 5-2 ball game. Muscle Shoals on top as we head to the top of the 5th. You're watching Loretto Mustangs baseball here on the Exports Network.
Cell phone plans at an affordable price? Only at LE Wireless. When they say wireless for all, they mean it. With yearly plans as low as $5 per month, they say it's the best $60 you'll spend on unlimited talk and text. Ask about their monthly and family plans. They'll succeed in meeting your needs at a price you'll love. And no need to go elsewhere for accessories. Already a customer? Their referral program can put even more money in your pocket at LE Wireless, located at 300 Ellingson Street in Lawrenceburg. Call today and ask about their free phone promotion.
My name is Ben Emerson. I'm the youth pastor at Mars Hill Baptist Church. Teenagers, here's the truth for you. God designed us for community. From the very beginning, He said it's not good for us to be alone. Yet in today's world, it's easy to isolate ourselves. Social media, busy schedules, even a fear of rejection can keep us from forming real connections. But God calls us to do something greater. He wants us to be part of a community that reflects His love. Here's why community matters. Number 1, encouragement. Life gets tough, and when we surround ourselves with people who love Jesus, we find strength and support during difficult times. The second thing is accountability. The right friends will challenge us to live according to God's truth, even when it's hard. And number 3, purpose. God often speaks through people, And being in a Christ-centered community helps us discover our gifts and how we can serve others. Think about the people in your life. Are you a part of a Christ-centered community? And if not, ask God to help you find one. We'd love to have you at Mars Hill Baptist because you were never meant to do life alone.
And welcome back. Ground ball over there to second base to start things off for the Mustangs here in the top of the fifth. That was Grant Fisher up to the plate. He grounds to second, and that is a quick out here. Mustangs gave up another run there in the bottom of the fourth. That is now a 5-2 ball game. As now it is Lucas Laxton up to the plate here. Here's the pitch. That one is down for a ball, 1-0. So far for the Mustangs, 2 runs on 5 hits. They have committed 1 error in the field. And for the Trojans, it is 5 runs on 5 hits, and they've committed 2 errors in the field. Swung on right up the middle, base hit, right over the pitcher's head. That will get things going here for the Mustangs in the top of the fifth with 1 out. Laxton having a good day at the plate, walked his first time up, had a 2 RBI double. That had the big inning there for the Mustangs in the top of the third, and just now added a single to that. So that will bring up Raleigh Ellis, the DH for tonight for the Mustangs. He digs in. Olive's still up there on the mound. He pitches. That one is swung on and fouled. I believe that is Olive still up there. It is. Oh, 1 on the way, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. That was way outside. Looked like a breaking ball there. That will bring the count to 0-2. Mustangs need to get things going here. Need to add a couple more runs to try to get this close as we get to the later part of the innings here. That pitch is up for a ball. Olive looks, pitches. Down and away, ball 2. Ellis already swung at a ball down there. Why not try it again? Here's the pitch. Down and away. That one is driven out to center field. That's going to be over his head. That is down to the wall. That is going to get a double there for Ellis, and that will push the runner Laxton over there to third base. And that puts the Mustangs in business here with 1 out. As the first hit for Ellis today, he struck out looking first, had a pop out to the catcher on that bunt attempt. Now he's got a double in the, like I said, the Mustangs are in business here now with 1 out and the top of the fifth, down 3 runs. Now we got John Will Tucker. He is up at the plate. Swung on and fouled. Tucker today had if I look at my scoring correctly, got on base via error over at third base and had a single today. That is in for a strike, 0-2. Infield playing in. Muscle Shoals not wanting to give this run up. Here's the pitch. That one's down in the dirt, ball 1. Center and right playing just a tad bit shallow. Not too much. Left field looks like they're at standard depth. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Up, ball 2. Looks like Loretto's getting some action going in their bullpen. Olive deals 2-2. Swung on, missed. Strike 3. That is a much-needed out for Muscle Shoals. And that looks like that's going to be the end of the night for Olive. And that's the case. That's a good way to end it. Let me tally up the strikeouts here for Olive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I count 11 strikeouts on the night for Dylan Olive. So that is a pitching change here for the Trojans. And it looks like, trying to see whose number that is. Looks like that will be number 12, Hudson James, coming in for the Muscle Shoals Trojans. We'll take a quick break here, and then we'll be back with more action here in the top of the fifth. Runners at second and third here for the Mustangs. You're watching Mustang Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Make your property rock and roll with services from GNS Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
Welcome back to Mustang Baseball here on the X Sports Network. 2 outs, top of the fifth. Runners at second and third. New pitcher in for the Trojans is number 12, Hudson James. He's a sidearm submarine pitcher. He throws it, and that is down and away for ball one. Have some changes in the defense. What appears to be, we have Dylan Olive, the pitcher, moved over to third base, and it looks like the third baseman, Sam Arnold, moved over to first base. That pitch missed down, 2-0. For Braden Bennett at the plate here, trying to bring some new life for the Mustangs here with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swung on, miss. Looked like a little cutter. Actually more like a two-seam action there. Kind of moved back in to the batter. So that was swung on and missed. Strike one, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled, 2-2. (5-2) ball game. Those runs over there at second and third are very much needed for Loretto. Got to get by this 2-2 pitch here, and James steps off the mound. Steps back on the rover, getting the sign. He's ready now for the 2-2 pitch. Deuces on the board here. Here's the pitch. Swung on, line drive right to shortstop and caught for the third out. Hit a nice little rope there, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for that third out. So that doesn't allow the Mustangs to score in that inning. Score remains 5-2 as we head to the bottom of the fifth. You're watching Loretto Mustang Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, as a coach, you have one goal, and that is to get the best and the most out of each player. You have to know what's inside of them to be able to get that out of them. In Ephesians 3 and verse 20, the Bible says, "Now to him who is able to do far more abundantly than all we ask or think, according to the power that is at work within us." There's a power within us. God is trying to get the best out of us. Will you let him today? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Welcome back to Loretto Mustangs baseball. New pitcher on the mound for the Mustangs is number 5, John Will Tucker. And up first will be Dylan Olive. Again, his pitching night is done. He moved over to third base. Really good pitching night. 11 strikeouts total is what I have on the score sheet. Bottom of the 5th, 5-2 ball game here. Mustangs trying to keep things where it's at. That one swung on and fouled back. That is now 0-1. Olive not only having a good night pitching, he's had a good night hitting as well. Started things off with a RBI triple down the right field line. Did strike out his second time up. Now it is third. We'll see what he does here. 0-1 count. Pitch on the way. That one's up and in for ball 1. Tucker looking in, getting the sign, wind up, and the pitch. That one swung on. That is flared out there to left field, but that is a easy grab out there for the left fielder, Asher Sharp. That will be 1 out. So that will bring up Carter Berryhill. He grounded to second his first at bat, and he walked his second. So good start for Tucker on the mound here, trying to keep things where they're at on the scoreboard, being down 3. Here's the pitch. That one down, caught in the outside corner, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That one outside, ball 1. 1-1. Here's a 1-1 pitch. That one almost hit him on the inside. 2-1. Got a good crowd here tonight here in Muscle Shoals. Everybody bundled up. It's not a cold night, but it's definitely chilly out there. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That one swung on, dribbled over to short, throw over to first. Got him just in time for the second out. So that is 6-3 on the scorecard for your second out. And that will bring up number 12, the pitcher, Hudson James. As Hayden Knight, his night is done. Here's the pitch. Swung on, line drive over the third baseman. That is in there, misjudged by a left fielder out there, Sharp, but he gathered and threw it back in. That will keep the runner over there at first. So James, first at bat, gets a single out there with 2 outs. And he will now be courtesy runned over there at first base. That is Wes Vance coming in for the Trojans. So they'll bring up the left fielder Trey Love for the Trojans. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch. That is in there for a strike down there on the bottom outside corner. Short lead over there at first for Vance. Looking, here's a pitch. Curveball. A little high. 1-1. Five-2 ball game. Mustangs trying to hold this to a 3-run deficit. Swung on, missed. Vance down there to second. That looked like it hit off of his helmet. Ball dribbled over there into right field, but no advance. That ricocheted off of something, looked like it hit off of his helmet. Or a glove, kind of hard to tell from our vantage point. Nonetheless, Vance moves over to second base. 1-2 pitch will be coming up here from John Will Tucker, trying to get things settled here in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch on the way, foul. Runner went. Tucker stepping off the mound. Checking over there at second. Here's 1-2. Curveball. Just missed. 2-2. He's been given just a little bit of leeway on that top part of the zone, but not on that pitch. Didn't miss by much. Checking the runner at second. Good lead over there. Runner goes. Swung on. And that is missed for strike 3. So no harm done here in the bottom of the 5th. It is still a 3-run deficit for the Loretto Mustangs as we head to the top of the 6th. Your score 5-2. You're watching Loretto Mustang baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
Professional care. There's professional care with a smile. That will always be a guarantee at Encompass Healthcare. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or even weight loss treatments, our team is equipped to serve your needs. Our doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. Make an appointment with our providers, Kendra Brown or Tori Cox, today. Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, Tennessee, right next to Chapman Tire.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
And welcome back to Loretto Mustang Baseball. 5-2 ball game here as we head to the top of the sixth with Jack Vandergriff coming up to the plate first here for the Mustangs. Here's the pitch by James. That one, I guess it did hit him. That was a pitch behind him. Guess it grazed his back just a little bit, so that will be a leadoff hit by pitch here for the Mustangs. Here's the pitch by Hudson James, who came in relief of Olive. Here's the pitch. That one slow pitch out there, swung on and missed by Paul Heineman. Mustangs need to get some things going here. And the top of the sixth getting late. Bunt look. That one's fouled away. Mustangs so far, only inning they scored runs in was that third inning with 2. They have 2 runs on 7 hits. The Trojans have 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth. No runs in the fifth. James, quick throw over to first, hit off of Vandergriff's cleat. So it's safe to say that that ball was thrown kind of not in the direction of the first baseman. Here's the pitch. Swung on, missed, ball outside. And that one is strike 3 for Heineman. Heineman not having a good night at the plate. That is 3 strikeouts on the evening. That will bring up number 3, Micah Ridgway. He struck out first and singled his second at-bat. Looking for something better on this one. Short lead over there at first. Here's the pitch by James. That one looks like it is in there. It was not. A little bit low. That is a ball. Hudson James in there. Deals. Runner goes. That one swung off and fouled off the right field fence. So that will bring Vandergriff back to first base. James now ready. 1 out, 1-1 pitch on the way. That is up and away, ball 2. Throw back down to first and safe. Vandergriff getting back down there in time. Short lead by Vandergriff. Here's the 2-1. Swung on, dribbler over to second, double play ball chance, flip over to second for 1, over to third, and he held on to it. No throw over there to third. So fielder's choice, runner out at second there for Micah Ridgway. So he will be on first, and that will bring up the left fielder, Asher Sharp, here with 2 outs. Getting late in the ball game here, 2 outs. Top of the 6th, 3-run deficit for the Mustangs. Sharp in there. Here's the pitch. That one swung on and missed for strike 1. Hudson James with the submarine sidearm pitching motion. He's getting some good action on those pitches. That one had a 2-seam action on it. Throw over to first. And Ridgway is back safe. He's getting a lot of movement on his pitches, a lot of swings and misses. out there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one swung on a miss. More movement out there towards the outside corner as well. So now looking at an 0-2 count with 2 outs here for Asher Sharp. Sharp struck out looking the first time, singled his second, and struck out swinging his third. His fourth at bat, pitch, that one fouled away, staying alive here with an 0-2 count. Signs given over there by the third base coach. James ready. Here's the 0-2. And that was missed, swung on and missed, dropped, and the catcher tagged him out for the official strikeout. So no runs on the board yet again for the Loretto Mustangs. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Your score, 5-2. You're watching Loretto Mustang baseball here on the Exports Network.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
Welcome back, everybody. Taylor Plott here, along with our fantastic director, Sam Camp, here at Muscle Shoals High School. Trojans leading this game 5-3 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. John Will Tucker still on the mound here for the Loretto Mustangs. He steps off. And time called. Looks like there's a little bit of miscommunication here between him and the pitcher, Vinny Velos. Up to the plate here for the Trojans, number 1, Drew Connor. He struck out his first time and walked. This is his third time up. Pitch from Tucker. Swung on, check swing, dribbler over there to second, quick throw over to first, and got him for the first out. 4-3 on the put out there. That will be out number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th. Again, 5-2 your ball game. Mustangs cannot afford to give up any more runs this inning. Even though the Mustangs, have out-hit the Trojans so far 7-6. Those 7 hits have not amounted to many runs, only 2, and both of those came in the top of the 3rd. Here's a pitch. That one outside, ball 1. Silas Brewer up to the plate here for the Trojans. He struck out looking his first time and grounded out 1-3. Here's a swing and a foul ball caught over there in the right field foul area for the second out. So 2 quick outs here for the Mustangs. And that will bring back up the leadoff hitter, Collins Ward. He hasn't had a bad night at the plate. Started off the game with a strikeout, then singled his next at bat and walked the previous inning. 2 quick outs here. John Will Tucker on the mound for the Mustangs. Here's a pitch. That one outside, a little bit outside. The referee, still thinking about basketball right now. The umpire telling Tucker that it missed just a tad bit outside. So 1-0. Here's the pitch. That one does appear to be in there, and it is for strike one. Infield, outfield, all playing standard depth. Here's swing on. Chopper over to the third. Throw over to first, and that does it here in the bottom of the sixth. 1-2-3 inning there for the Mustangs. Very much needed. Final call here for them. They are down 3 runs going into the top of the seventh. You're watching Mustang Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Welcome back, everybody. Taylor Plott here. Final call here for the Loretto Mustangs here in the top of the seventh. Hudson James still on the mound here for the Muscle Shoals Trojans. Leading off this inning for the Mustangs will be Grant Fisher, as Hudson James still continues his warm-up action there on the mound. Again, 5-2 ball game. So far, the Mustangs, they've out-hit the Trojans 7-6. But again, those 7 runs have only amounted to 2 runs in this ball game. On the flip side, the Trojans, their 6 hits have been able to get in 5 runs. So here we go, top of the 7th. Grant Fisher at the plate here. James deals, that one's way outside, ball 1. Obviously, you're just trying to get base runners here to start this inning, so walk, base hit, anything to get on base for the Mustangs. That one, nice pitch in there from James. Two-seam action coming back into the strike zone. Strike 1. One pitch on its way. That one down. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hudson James doesn't seem to have a huge arm velocity-wise, but he makes up for that with his movement on his pitches. They're very good looking tonight. That one slapped out, foul. That will bring the count to 2-2. Fisher on the night, first reach base on an error by the shortstop, singled his next at bat, and then grounded out 4-3 short to first, or excuse me, second to first in his last at bat. That pitch on its way, swung on and missed, strike 3. Start things off for the Mustangs. 1 out, and that will bring up Lucas Laxton. He walked his first at bat, had a 2 RBI double. That's the only scoring action so far in the game for the Mustangs, and then he singled his previous at bat. Pitch on the way, that hit him down there in the leg, so that is a base runner that is very much needed for the Mustangs as Laxon makes his way down to first base. And we'll see if the Mustangs put on any sort of steal running action going over there at first base, because they need to have someone in scoring position to have a chance to tie up this game here in the 7th. Riley Ellis up to the plate now. Third baseman comes in expecting the bunt. Does not show the bunt. That ball is inside for a 1-0 count. Ellis on the night, struck out looking, popped to the catcher on a bunt attempt, and hit a double. Here's the pitch. That one in there for a strike. 1-1. Third base playing in just a little bit. Still thinking there could be a possible bunt. He does not rush in. That ball pitch is outside for a ball. 2-1. Runner at first, that is Fisher. James, here's the pitch. That one down on the dirt, gets away from the catcher, but will not be far enough away to advance Fisher over to second. But that does bring the count to 3 balls and 1 strike. And most likely, Ellis is looking for a pitch in a very specific spot here. And if it's not there, he probably has the take sign. Here's the pitch. And he does, and that one is inside for ball 4. So runners at first and second now with 1 out for the Mustangs. And the coach for Muscle Shoals is making his way out to the mound. Unsure if there's going to be a pitching change on this, or this is just kind of calm James down just a little bit. Looks like it's just going to calm him down just a bit, possibly. So the Ellis walk and the Laxon hit by pitch. I believe I said that was Fisher that went down to first. That is not. So after the meeting on the mound, Hudson James still in there, and he's looking to find a way to get the second out here and possibly a double play ball for the Trojans to end this game. Obviously, Loretto Mustangs looking to capitalize on the runner at first and second. 1 out. Here's the pitch. That one is in there for a strike. Good pitch, 0-1. John Will Tucker at the plate now. He reached on an error. His first at bat, hit a single, his second at bat, and struck out tonight. 0-1 on its way. That one a little high, 1-1. Anything up the middle, I imagine the Trojans are going to want to try to get a double play. Here's the pitch. That one behind him. That one's a wild pitch. That gets away. That will advance the runners to second and third, and that puts the double play option off the shelf. And now the Mustangs are in business here. 2-1 count, 1 out. Runners in scoring position. Tying run at the plate, so the runner at second will not tie it. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Tucker at the plate trying to get something in play here to scratch out another run. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He got him. And that will now bring Braden Bennett to the plate with 2 outs. Braden, not the Best of nights tonight on the hitting side, struck out twice, and he lined out to short, although that was a well-hit ball. Let's see if he can line one again. 2 outs, runner at second and third. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1 by Hudson James. 5-2 ball game. Runner at second does not tie it. The runner at the plate does. 0-1 pitch in there. Swung on a missed for 0-2. So the Mustangs down to their final strike here in the top of the 7th. Hudson James is ready, and here's the pitch. Way outside, ball 1. Still alive here for Braden Bennett here at the plate for the Mustangs. 1-2 pitch, here it is. Swung on, line drive, and caught over there at third base by, I believe that was Dylan Olive over there who caught the line drive, and that does it for the ball game. Trojans get the win here, 5-2 against the Mustangs. Quick little count here again for the Mustangs. Scoring only happened in that third inning. They scored 2 runs in that inning on 7 hits total throughout the game. They had 1 error. For the Trojans, their best inning was that third inning as well. They scored 2 runs, but they started the game hot. They had 1 run in the first, 1 run in the second, that 2-piece in the third, and added another run in the fourth to total their 5 runs on 6 hits, and they had 2 errors. Winning pitcher tonight is Dylan Olive, who was on the mound, had a really good outing here for the Trojans. From my count, he had 11 strikeouts on the night. Grant Fisher also had a good performance out there, just unfortunately didn't get enough help from his defense. They allowed a few errors that were costly and some other mistakes out there, but he did pitch pretty well tonight. He had a total of 8 strikeouts, if my count is correct. So Loretto falls to 1-1 on the season. Muscle Shoals gets up to 8-2 on the season. That is our final score here. Thanks for joining us. For Sam, I'm Taylor Plott. You've been watching Loretto Mustang Baseball here on the X Sports Network. Hope everybody has a wonderful evening, and we'll catch you next time for Loretto Mustang Baseball.